Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? So, I just got a comment on the question I asked a couple of days ago about, what should I talk about in my next parking lot adventures. And once again, we're at the parking lot in a different state this time. I had to go on a business trip, but yeah, still, let's keep it going. So the question was your marriage story. So, this is a funny story, right? So I met my wife back in 2018 on YouTube. Not YouTube, Facebook actually. I used to take a lot of photos of like the nature and stuff, and she would come into my photos talking about how cool they were, and so on and so forth. And one day we started kind of talking about our careers and the jobs we do, and started finding a lot of similarities. And then we found out that we had a lot in common, so we decided to go ahead and meet up later that year. And 2018, luckily she was only one state over, so that made it easy for us to get together and meet up and go on a date, so to speak. And then we found out, fast forward, that she had to leave for a business trip for a couple of months. And then I was like, well, dang, I just met this cool woman, and now she's about to leave for a couple of months on a business trip, and I won't be able to hang out with her because it's going to be a lot of distance in between. And then ironically, I ended up getting the same business trip call a few months later, and we ended up being on the same business trip together and spent our elongated business trip together in another part of the world. So that was pretty cool. We came back, I took her to Hull Falls, since my last name is Hall, and I said a lot of Halls that she always laughs about. She said yes, right in front of the frozen waterfall. We had an impromptu camerawoman there, which is pretty cool, took photos for us. Then we started the journey of trying to find somewhere to get married at. Of course, COVID was going on then, so it was a lot of issues with that. A lot of places weren't holding ceremonies, so on and so forth. But the place that we found, it was hot as hell, don't get me wrong. It was down in Louisiana in Baton Rouge. But we found a nice antebellum home. We got married there, did our honeymoon in Florida. Yeah, we wanted to go on a cruise, but of course cruises weren't cruising then, so we went down to Destin, Florida, and had a wonderful time there in Destin. Nice room, nice experience. Even with the rain, it was even great. And then we went from there. But one of the goals we made, though, since our cruise got ruined in the beginning, every year we do try to go on a cruise. So be on the lookout for that cruise video here in a couple of weeks when we head down to Belize. But there you go. That's the story. So, short and sweet. There's a lot more in between all of that, a lot of details, but that's the short and sweet of the gist. So there you go. Have fun. See y'all.